Alright, so I think this deck is still, yeah, very good. I'm a little concerned about seeing lots of cards in my deck that have, like, two of the same colored mana symbols, so if I have, like, a Plains and a Swamp as my first two lands, I will not, for example, be able to play turn 2 this. Won't be able to play this or this either. And let's just say, like, we go 3 turns and I have a Plains, a Swamp, and a Mishra's Factory. And, oh, I can't play Hypnotic Spectre. I need 2 black for this as well. Also, I need 2 black for him to Turok. And there's one thing I'm a little bit worried about, but not so much so I have at least 3 Scrublands to help with just fixing the white and the black. And I guess if that's not enough, there's even a City of Brass that can make mana of any color and does not come into play tapped. I want to see where we are exactly first things first. I know I still have the blue castle and the green castle to do, and I think for the green castle, I mean, especially since I've already seen the Great Druid's deck, or at least some of it, I know he runs at least 2 Whirling Dervishes, so I need to pretty much just ensure that that's not going to kill me again. These can just fight it in combat, unless the Dervish gets too big. These 3 guys can fight it in combat. I do have a board wipe. I have another board wipe in balance. 2 copies of Swords to Plowshares should also be able to take care of that as well. And Serrated Arrows, if I can just plop this down before the Whirling Dervishes get too big to just kill with arrowhead counters. Okay, we can also just deploy a Phyrexian Warbeast, which can block that anyways. I do have plenty of ways to out specifically Whirling Dervish. I just need to not draw all my black creatures again like that other game. Found another amulet of each color. I want to just keep moving on to whatever else there is to do. Okay, I have to go east, but I could get a mana link. Question is, how far east? What did he say again? He said Pyranian Forge, where is that? I could make it there pretty easily. Should be easy enough to run to. More starting life is always better, too. Gives me just more time if I need it to just deal with whatever creatures my opponent starts with. I found a second copy of City of Brass. More mana fixing for me. Abandoned Shrine. Okay, basically, yeah, some more free cards if I could just beat this. I'm probably well seated to be able to beat this guy, too. 2 Scrublands and a Plains, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about mana fixing at this point. Search for Force of Will. Let's see if this gets countered by the Force of Will. Yup. Just gonna use Force of Will on the first thing you see, apparently. Time Twister. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into the library, then draws 7 cards. Let's try and just start... Another Force of Will. He's gonna try and start just ripping apart his hand with a Hypnotic Spectre, but I guess not. Well then. That's certainly a lot to take in. I guess we can at least kill something. With Serrated Arrows to begin with. And then I guess I can play Sarah Angel, which should hold off. Mana Drain, I'm gonna get... My stuff's gonna get countered again. Sure, just another old mana to see. How did he lose 4 life to Mana Burn? What did I miss? What was I, like, not looking at? Okay, can this at least resolve? Alright, pass it back then. Unstable mutation, this is becoming a 6 power 7 toughness creature. I'll turn it back down to a 5/6. Take 1 damage. Well, anyways, I can force him to block with his untapped Old Man of the Sea. He will have to block that. Mishra's Factory can block this guy. I can just disenchant the Unstable Mutation. No, I gotta hit the aura. I'm only taking 1 damage here. And then I need to just clap back with the Jin for 5. Give me the cards. I gotta go back down there to go save the town. Or just forget about it. If I do the Green Castle, it gets freed anyways because, yeah, the Beastmaster is working for the Green Wizard. And if I just beat up the Green Wizard, that just automatically frees any of the cities he gets under his control. I can just do the castles anyways. It doesn't matter how many, like, cities they take, unless either one gets the 5. I'm still thinking maybe better safe than sorry here. Okay, it's just grizzly bears. Oh, aspect of wolf on grizzly bears. Which I could just disenchant. Or if I get to, like, 4 mana, 2 of which is white, Wrath of God kills both the creature and the aura that's on it. Wrath of God. Right on time. Two, Forest Walk. Now it's gonna do only 1 damage. Alright, Hypnotic Spectre. And then... pass. At least, yeah, Knight of Stromgod can give himself first strike. Assuming I have white mana up to do that with, which right now I do not. I can still just rip a card clean out of his hand here. Okay. Just take 5 damage. I'm playing another Hypnotic Spectre here, and then I'm gonna pass it back. Anyways, yeah, this is looking very good for me. Both keeping him off of cards in hand, and given enough time, I can also keep him off of creatures as well. I see. I'm at 1 life. How much power is this? I gotta be smart about this. I'm at 1 life here. If I take damage from anything else, I'm dead. Simple as that. I gotta be smart about this. Timberwolves. I'll take that off the field with the last arrowhead counter from serrated arrows. Pass. I think we're good to go here. Just this should kill him. Got him. I'm gonna get another City of Brass if I take the cards. Or I could go for Mana Crypt, Merchant Scroll, and Mox Jet. Then again, where even is this dungeon, and will I ever have time to find it? Would I even ever get time to find this dungeon in the first place? Okay, we just need... Even, like, anything that produces blue would be a big help right about now. Or I just don't find any more land cards at all. I'm thinking I'm just gonna lose to this Tuscardian whether I like it or not. Plains! Better late than never. I'm still really behind. And now I can actually attempt to catch up. Now I can make a real attempt to catch up. Oh, we can get right back into this, actually. I'm back in the game. I just want to quickly throw throw a Hypnotic Spectre onto the field also. So we can just keep applying pressure. Okay, banding as long as you control the planes, which he does. Banding is going to be kind of useless if there's like only one creature on his field in the first place. Nothing to really band with. Nothing to really band with if they only have like one creature in the first place. Is what I'm getting at here. Hypnotic Spectre should keep his hand empty, and Sarah Angel should just quickly end the game anyways. That looks about right. The second clue. No green cards allowed. Everybody's gonna be playing small green creatures, but I'm not allowed to play green cards? That's funny. But yeah, where is the actual dungeon? Oh, I found a Mind Bomb. Not what I'm here for, but I found a Mind Bomb. Where is the dungeon, though? Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. I don't know, maybe if we need that. Also, otherwise I'd be probably low on food if I didn't just do that. I'm getting close to the green castle. don't know, my gut's telling me just do these castles as quickly as possible. I mean, eventually I think it's gonna get to a point where a city comes under attack every 30 seconds. And when that kind of just starts happening, once it gets to that point, I just really won't be keeping up. Once we get to that point, we're not really going to be keeping up. Also, I'm just quickly looking for my a third copy of Serrated Arrows. Yeah, I might just have the deck like this for going into the green castle. Taking out 2 black creatures. Well, I could put another Hymn to Turok back in. I definitely want to take like a couple of black creatures out of the equation. Maybe I'll Disenchant come out, and then we'll do like... I definitely want to play like fewer black creatures if I'm going to run into Whirling Dervishes again near the end of the castle. It's all black cards for sale here, interestingly enough. Yeah, funnily enough. I guess we can also just play 2 City of Brass, take a Plains out. I think we're gonna do just something like... I think I'm just doing something like this for the green castle. If I just want to go straight in, I think I have a legit shot at getting it done right now. Now I need to just get into the green castle. I happen upon a Pyramids of Ascatet and... hello? Does anything else happen here? Nothing else is happening here. So yeah, anyways, is my game frozen? I'm thinking it might be. Anyways, yeah, I'm thinking it might be frozen. Thankfully, I did just save right before walking towards that green castle. Like, I had a feeling this was gonna happen eventually. It's like, yeah, this can happen with a really old game like this. Yeah, the game's really old. This could kind of just happen. Oh, Gaia's Touch everybody starts with. But first things first, I want to get the best possible look at the castle that I can. 2-2, right? Oh, never mind. Apparently I just don't remember, like, anything about Morfiend. Nobody remembers Morfiend. I really have no idea where a Great Druid could possibly be in this castle. No clue. I'm gonna try and go through this Fungus Master. Okay, and everybody's also starting with... Yeah, Elder Druid. Pay 3, 1 green and tap to tap or untap any artifact, creature, or land. Could just remove that immediately so that won't even be a concern. We'll just attack. Pass. Uh-oh. Not drawing lands. This is not good. Plains. So I can at least put something else on the board. I'll just let them hit me in case there's a combat trick. 2 Berserks and a Giant Growth? I just took 16 damage there in one shot. I was absolutely not expecting to see that. I swear, if he pulls something else like that out of his ass, I'm gonna be screwed. Also, can we set this to not auto-tap? Because if I tap that again, I just die. So yeah, I can't let a single thing go through. I am, like, in an awkward state where I can't let a single thing go through here. Can't play Juzam de Jin, that would kill me. Can't tap City of Brass, that'll kill me. We are, like, in the most awkward state imaginable. Now, if, like, any one of these things gets in, I'm dead. And that's probably what's gonna happen, too. Do I think I have to just... Or can I... If I just balance here... I don't think that helps. I don't think that does enough. I don't think that helps. If I do anything else, I'm dead. Discard my entire hand. I can't think of anything else to do here. And if this just gets the 3 sport counters, I die anyways. Just buy me another turn or something. That is... Anyways, I still can't play this because I can't tap City of... I have exactly 1 life. There's nothing I can do. I literally just can't do anything. This came too late. This is just gonna do 1 damage to me and kill me anyways. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do. Like, I literally just couldn't do anything. I have to discard my entire hand just to buy myself a few more turns. And it still really didn't help. Still ultimately wasn't helping me. Okay, I'm just gonna get a brand new starting hand and kind of like so is he. You know what? Yeah, let's just all get a new starting hand. Is it my turn finally? So, is it my turn? So, what's going on here? Well, I guess I don't have a hand then. Alright, I guess I can't play. Oh, maybe I could do something. But anyways, right now I'm already just so far behind, it's not even funny. I got hit with, yeah, Mind Twist, X is 4. And then I just drew 3 more cards with that Ancestral Recall of his. Cyclone's just gonna get rid of the 1 creature I did manage to get on the board. is this a fair fight? And not to mention I'm just gonna be stuck on 2 lands the whole game. How is this a fair fight? I had, like, half my hand discarded before I even got a chance to, like, put any of it on the board. How is this a fair fight? Look at how many lands he's got. Plains. Alright, have a blocker. Now if I could just get her... That could work. If I could just land the board wipe. Paralyze, of course. I could just untap this. I would love to play my Ancestral Recall, but I can't really do that. Okay, I think against all odds we survived. Balance. I could just make him sacrifice a bunch of his lands, but no, I don't want to do that. I just want to end the game. And now I want to figure out where the Great Druid actually is. I'm gonna guess maybe he's just chilling in the top right corner, but I have no idea. I was not... Oh, man. At least I can do Scrubland, Dark Ritual, Hypnotic Spectre, turn 1. And with that, I'll start just attacking his hand. Okay, never mind. That lasted, like, all of, like, half a turn cycle. Alright, yep, never mind. That didn't last at all. So yeah, my opponent still has a full hand, and I'm down to 2 cards. I can make him discard 1 card at random. Yeah, like that's gonna help. Ooh, planes. I can make him discard 2. Alright, we'll just do my Twist X's too. Just take the damage here. Another giant turtle. Alright, so maybe I can at least try and do something with Serrated Arrows. Thicket Basilisk. If I turn this into a 0-2, oh, it can still actually just kill whatever it gets into combat with, even if it had 0 power. Sure, go figure. And then the creatures just keep coming too, mind you. If we need to just Wrath of God, we can always do that. Yeah, I am not gonna get through. I'm not getting through this board. Do I just wait for them to play more creatures and then Wrath? Of course it flies. I need to catch back up, one way or another. There's gotta be a way to catch up. Alright, we'll clear the board 1 turn, and then the turn after that, we'll play Serra Angel. And I think the fact that he's got no cards left in his hand is probably setting me up to win this. I'm thinking this is gonna set me up to just win outright. I could literally just kill with Serrated Arrows, like, immediately. I just really need to play a board wipe and then a Serra Angel to just close out the game. That was literally all I had to do here. Black Lotus in the next duel. We'll just do another Forest Dragon duel. Give me a hand that has plenty of lands. This should be enough. Should. I am not even gonna get to use this, apparently. Start with Black Lotus. Now I can't use it. Big whoop. Now I can't even use it. That excitement lasted for all of 2 seconds, apparently. I guess play something that can maybe block. Or just don't block for now. I'll do Wrath of God next turn. Basically, this is the same thing I did against the other Forest Dragon. Wipe the board, and then just wait to draw some good creatures of my own to just close the game out. Once he's got nothing left of his own to play. First step is going to be, I guess, yeah, play the Juzam Djinn. Once we just run him out of creatures entirely, then it's time to go on the offensive. And now I just have to hit him one more time with Juzam. Forest Dragon, and then behind that, the Great Druid. I've already beaten 2 Forest Dragons in a row, so I'm feeling really good about this third one. I mean, if I just keep drawing Wrath of God, and he just keeps just playing a bunch of creatures as fast as possible, and then Wrath destroys him. Okay. We can try this. He's mulliganing to 4, which is actually really good news for me. Alright, let's make him discard 1 card from his hand, because that's all he's got left. And I did hit a good one, at least. Glad I hit something good. This can just give itself flying. Okay, you actually need to tap 1 of any kind and 1 green to give it flying. It's not just like you can do that whenever. I'll also take a Crawworm away from him. And we'll just go ahead and shrink that down so it's not much of a threat anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this. I'm like certain that I got this now. I'm way ahead on life. He's got not a single card in his hand left. And I'm not gonna let him get cards in hand either at this rate. Or like creatures on the field. Cockatrice. I guess we could just... Okay, that was kind of a waste of an arrowhead counter. Source of Plowshares is really what I should be doing to keep that off the field. Play an Order of Lightbur and pass it on back. Yeah, we're just gonna kill him with these. So, we actually have access to 1, 2, at least 3 dice. We have access to, yeah, 2 more free chances to really swing this next game in our favor. And that should do it. To swing this next game majorly in our favor. Sarah Angel should do it. Not only is it a 4/4 Flying Vigilance, Even if he pulls out the Whirling Dervishes, they can't just attack through Sarah Angel. And then, yeah, look at the rest of my hand, too. 4 land, so I'm not getting mana screwed. A hint to Turok, so he's going to lose some cards in his hand. Turn 2. Ancestral Recall, I can just draw 3. What's not to love about this opening hand? Oh, is that the worst you can do? What's this guy doing playing Naf's Asp? Wasn't the Forest Dragon running that? Okay, yep, there's the Whirling Dervish. Order of Lightbar. I can just fly over these creatures for now still. And then we can drop the Serrated Arrows, and he's really going to start struggling here. Okay, this just prevents... Can't take damage from artifact creatures. Serrated Arrows doesn't do damage, so I can still get rid of it. I'm gonna remove the flying creature, though. Okay, now I guess I'll remove the 2/1. Alright, now it doesn't have any creatures left. I can just go and swing into a completely empty board here. And now all I have to do is that blue castle. I mean, Birds of Paradise is just a classic. So yeah, now we need to just take our cards and then leave. Yeah, question is, which ones, though, do I want to take? Don't even know if that's worth grabbing another copy of. I actually have no idea. I'm thinking Berserk actually might be fun. Also, yeah, Sylvan Library I know is good as well. Assuming I even play any of those cards in the first place. Assuming I were to play any of those cards to begin with. Fungus Master? Sure, I guess. Will I get the 3rd dungeon clue if I beat this guy and then I actually know where Azar's Crypt is? If I want to try my hand at Mox Jet and Mana Crypt and Merchant Scroll? I mean, knowing where the dungeon is like a big part of it. I'm gonna do Mind Twist X's 4. Alright, say goodbye to your hand. And then say goodbye to the last card in your hand. Feral Thallid. Born and bred of fungus. Oh, it's a 5/6 now? Okay. 4/4. Well, Unstable Mutation's just gonna keep shrinking it until it dies. So yeah, by this point, it is not a problem anymore. We'll just sit him one more time with all our creatures and then see if he gives us a dungeon clue. The second clue to the Mound of the Warrior Kings. I'm gonna pass up the Force of Will, believe it or not. North of Sarmal's Oasis, which is all the way up there. Will you give me the third dungeon clue if I beat you? Mulligan. This we can at least try. I'm gonna keep that Black Lotus where it is. Dark Ritual into Phyrexian War Beast, pass. We're gonna Black Lotus into Mind Twist X's 4. So now he doesn't have a hand anymore. What can this do with Spore counters? Oh, make more Saprolings, right. Starting to run low on life already. I mean, pretty much leaving him with no cards in hand would certainly do that. Okay, we're gonna give Lightbur first strike. Then we're gonna pass it back to my opponent here. I'll take 4 damage. Do exactly what I did last combat step. I mean, I think this Fungus Master is already starting to think that, yeah, he's done for. The dungeon clue for the Mound of the Warrior Kings. And a free wall of wood in the first duel. Change anti-card. So, let me get this straight. We're both gonna have a wall of wood. Yep, so we're both gonna have a wall to hide behind. Okay, I don't really need to... I really don't need this many lands, actually. I need to, like, kind of put something on the board here. I need to actually start getting stuff into play. And we got something going, alright. We got something. Let's just get Zurin Spellcaster off the board outright. Oh, okay. So all forests are ones that are still lands, and I just also drew another copy of Serrated Arrows, so this is going to be absolutely, like, horrible for the Fungus Master here. Since I can now take out his lands. Give +1/+0 to Order of Lightbur. And then just knock out that wall of wood. And then just attack him with my 2 creatures. And that's all we have to do. Take the dungeon clue. So where is Cold Snap Mill? I'm far away from it. I'm not even close. I'm not very close. Cold Snap Mill, I'm not close at all. I just want to see if I can run over there before I gotta go save anybody. Cold Snap Steading is over there. If I just teleport there, it does actually put me closer to... Okay, this isn't terrible. I believe it, yeah, it makes me land a little bit closer to where I was actually trying to go. Shapeshifter has card Shapeshifter. Okay, I have a wall of wood that can block it once at least. Pass. Now there's 2 shapeshifters. So now there's 2. Just what I needed. Now there's 2 of them. Pass. Oh, but they're not attacking, which is good news for me. I'm not exactly inclined to attack either right now. But yeah, clearly neither is he. I'll poke for 2. That didn't do anything to me. 5-2 and a 5-2. I'll go to 9 from that. I will just pass again, actually. Tundra. I'm gonna actually have to, like, start attacking soon. I'm gonna actually have to start making a move here soon, because if I just sit here all day, I do die to my own Juzam the Jin, potentially. 6-1 and 4-3. Perfect. The 6-1 is gonna die to a single arrowhead counter. Five, 2. And now I gotta get through a Colossus of Sardia over here. That's a 9-9 trample. Now I gotta deal with that. Despite the fact I'm on 3 life, I gotta deal with that now. But then, I might not have anything for the Colossus, and I'm probably going to lose the city. Then, if I don't have anything for the Colossus, we're still kind of boned. And I think I got nothing for it. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. No attacks. It's not like I got a choice. It's not like I have a say in the matter. Yeah, it's not like I have any say in this. So that would be 8 damage. I could block 7 of it. It's not like I had any say in the matter. I'm blocking 7 damage from the Colossus of Sardia. Still has 8 power. And that doesn't even take into account the 5-2 that's also attacking me. Let's not lose even more cards if we can help it. I'm already like, yeah, I lost a perfectly good scrub land. I don't want to keep losing more cards. I already just lost, yeah, perfectly good scrub land. Well, I guess that's just going to become another swamp for now. I want to find that dungeon. North of Cold Snap Mill, you said. I want to find that dungeon. And I believe this is it? I found it. So how many of the cards do you think we're going to get from here tonight? Yeah, I've seen the Cyclone quite a bit recently, so I should still remember the casting cost on it. Should. I'm gonna go check what's going on this side. It's starting to look like all the dungeon treasures are just on the left. I think it's 3. Man, that was just like almost a, that was just a wild guess, actually. Power of 5. Sea Spirit, I don't think it is. Wall of Fire, I mean, if you pay enough mana, it could become 5 power. Hunting what? Moss Monster, I think, is a 3/6. I'm gonna go with... Oh, it was... I've never seen this before. And Rampage 1, I guess if that even matters. Two that can give itself banding, right? If you control all planes. I'm not stupid, I've been paying attention. I've been paying attention to some of these old cards, I'm not stupid. Actually, you know what? Because I could just Ancestral Recall whenever to draw 3 more cards. Right now, I don't even need to do that. I got creatures to play right now. Already starting to force some blocks here. Okay, so I just have to put 3 cards from my hand on top of my deck. Nothing that's actually going to stop me from just winning the game anyways with my Phyrexian Warbeast I started with. So that's Mana Crypt. That's Mox Jet. I think I can already pinpoint where Merchant Scroll is supposed to be. And it's entirely possible I don't even have to fight anybody for it. But I'm pretty sure I can already pinpoint this location. See, I remember my old school cards. I don't have to fight anybody else for it. Search your library for a blue instant card. Well, that's probably going to be Ancestral Recall. Reveal that card and put it into your hand. If I put that in, it's going to be to search Ancestral Recall. Let's just get back to a town and then let's just get back to base camp and figure out what we're doing from there. I might even play the Mana Crypt, but I definitely want to play the Mox Jet. I'm saying maybe for the Mana Crypt because I have a lot of cards with like 2 colored mana symbols on their mana costs. This can only produce colorless, which is why I'm saying maybe. Jet is most certainly going to go in. Now, we just have to hope we don't lose this to Anti also, because we did lose a Mox Sapphire earlier. Yeah, just that's one more thing that's gonna give me an advantage here. Pay 80 gold. I don't want to anti either Black Lotus or Balance if I do not have to. I'd rather not wager either of those. I just want to see if I can make it up here. I just want to see if I can make it to the blue castle and start throwing attempts at it. Perenian Mill is where? That's northwest. I want to go northeast right now. I want to just go straight for the blue castle and see if I can just get it in one shot. Because as soon as that blue castle falls, I've won the game. If I need another cheap flying creature, I guess I can take another Wild Ace there. Then again, I think Mana Crypt, yeah, helps me get serrated arrows onto the field sooner. It's right there. Now I have to just get inside. And now I have to just get inside. Winter Orb in effect. Nobody's going to be untapping more than 1 lamp per turn, it looks like. So, do I destroy the Winter Orb, or do I just build my deck to, like, play under it as best as possible? Or do I just build our deck so we can actually play well under it? Sea Dragon, I think. I've never even played against one of those. I know I've definitely seen my fair share of shapeshifters. Including that unfortunate loss I took to one earlier. Clawworm, 6. And you get a 6/4 vanilla for that. Toughness of 4. It's not the Flying Men or the Scribe Sprites. I think this was a 0/4 that can pump itself with fire breathing. I was right. Got a good look at like at least 75% of the castle here already. I'm just thinking, yeah, exactly how do I approach this? From which angle do I go? Oh, I guess we're dealing with the Winged Stallion first. The guy that's trying to mill me to death. Yeah, we're dealing with the mill deck here. There's the millstone. Mox Jet? That's nice. I'm thinking here. I just wanted to go for it. Draw 2 cards. Maybe that's not the best idea. Okay, we're gonna need Force of Will. So I need to get something on the board here. Phyrexian War Beasts. So that's gonna stick. We got some damage in. We did some damage. Another counterspell. 20 cards are still in my deck. I don't know, maybe I don't want to draw more cards. The more cards I draw, the faster I just deck myself out, is what I'm thinking. So, I'm under Island Sanctuary. I can't actually attack right now under this. Let's just keep him off of cards in hand entirely. Okay, so he's at 5 life. I have 16 cards left in my deck. Okay, and I can just kill him here right now. Perfect. So that's a Thought Invoker, right? There's just Thought Invokers on every side. Yeah, if this boss is where I think it is, I'm probably gonna have to go through here. If Astral Visionary's in the top right corner, like right here, if she's there, I gotta go through at least one Thought Invoker. Well, let's give this a try, I guess. Take Mulligan. Thinking here. Put that on the bottom, actually. Okay, we got 2 damage in already. Ivory Tower. Mind Twist X is 4. And it resolves. That is huge. This should slow our opponent down a lot here. Oh, nice. No blocks. I'll just put another Order of the Ebon Hand into play. Sol Ring. Tabernacle at Pendril Vale. Pay upkeep cost. Tabernacle at Pendril Vale. I did not see that she played that, and now I have to play under. So now I can't put too many creatures on the board, or I'll just have to sacrifice them all anyways. Stasis. And now nothing untaps. Until she can't pay mana for stasis anymore. Okay, choose the tapped land on tap, of course. Try and get a Hypnotic Spectre into play. Pay upkeep cost. We'll tap this down for it. Attack. Make her, of course, discard another land from her hand. Pass. Boomerang. Recast that. Black Vise is gonna start doing damage to me. For every card I have in my hand in excess of 4, I'm gonna take 1 damage at the upkeep. Pay upkeep cost, yes. Tap down Mox Jet for that. That Force of Will is gone. You love to see it. Pay upkeep cost, tap Mox Jet again for it. Swamp. We'll just try that again next turn. Okay, on second thought, maybe not. I'm under Winter Orb. On second thought, maybe not. Now I'm just stuck with a bunch of cards in hand, so I don't know about this. Tundra. Anyways, I don't think I want to... Do I want to draw more cards under Black Vise? I don't even know. Serrated Arrows is going to be useless here. There's no creatures to get rid of, even. I'd rather just put a Sarah Angel into play, let's be real. Oh, second Black Vise. I'm at 5 now, all of a sudden. Wait a minute, I don't even survive. Oh, I don't even survive this. I just realized I don't even survive. I think I just fucked up entirely. Do I untap first? Can I cast Source of Plowshares, or do I not have priority? I don't have priority yet, right? Do I have priority? No, I don't have priority. I was gonna cast Source of Plowshares, exile one of my own creatures so I didn't die to burn damage from Black Vise, but... apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Apparently I didn't have priority. Apparently we couldn't even do that. Apparently I wasn't even allowed to do that. Okay, so I have... oh, apparently I still have 2 Sarah Angels. Apparently, I thought I lost one, but no, I still have 2 apparently. So that Winter Orb. Maybe I just put, like, more... artifacts and enchantments, I think, right now are just giving me, like, most trouble, so... I'm thinking some of these Serrated Arrows are just gonna come out. I'm thinking right now it's just random artifacts and enchantments that just try and slow the game down as much as possible are probably gonna be what's just killing me. So if I do a Dust to Dust and a Disenchant... I might just even, like, swap Balance out for another creature or something. Or maybe just another spell that takes care of all of these artifacts that are being a problem. Winter Orb just slows the game down to a standstill. Maybe there's also like a problematic enchantment I need to be able to get offline as well. Alright, second try on the blue castle here. 2 shapeshifters already in the way. Barely get to see any of what's inside the castle even. Hopefully this castle layout's gonna be better. Mox Jet in the next duel. 27 life in the next duel. Wild Aesthir in the next duel. And I'm not even sure where I have to go here exactly. I'm thinking probably... Oh, that's wrong. I'm leaning towards this. I'm leaning towards top right corner again. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be. But yeah, we're gonna have to play under Winter Orb unless we should just choose to remove it. Because if I remove Winter Orb, yeah, they're gonna get to untap all their lands every turn as well. Obviously. Them too. Not the brightest idea to just do that then, I see. Just to remove that as a blocker entirely. I'm gonna disenchant the Winter Orb now, actually. Wait until their end step to do it. So that I'm the first one I guess to untap everything. Alright, sure, why not? So, yeah, now I clearly just get to go deeper into the castle. Alright, Saltrem Tor, the Djinn. This hand... I don't know. Yeah, I was not sure what I want to do there. Keep this one. Yeah. Wasting no time getting Hypnotic Spectre into play. And then I'll just Ancestral Recall to refill my hand. Oh, of course it has Vigilance too. I'm just gonna remove the Unstable Mutation, and then just go in and start, yeah, ripping cards out of my opponent's hand here. Alright, maybe I won't be able to get through, actually. Yeah, now we have this in the way. Regrowth Time Twister. Cast it. Flying Men. I'm I'm gonna get Serendipity freed off the board. Sure, he gained some life, but yeah, that definitely has to go. Exile 2 target artifacts. Anyways, I think I really want that Winter Orb to just go. Never mind. That's not happening then. Oh, right. Alright, so we're still stuck under Winter Orb here, clearly. So we're just kind of like still more... Or I can just disenchant it. Unless that gets countered too. Okay. Bronze Tablet. Amazing. Wrath of God. Pass. Exile Bronze Tablet and... So... City of Brass was on my field, right? Black Lotus, from... Where'd that come from? Oh man, the sea. Source the Plowshares. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna try and see if I can just kill him with the Mishra's Factory here. I'm thinking that might be the way to go. I have that can still actually attack, so let's do that. Oh, look, he also has a Library of Alexandria on his field, my opponent. Pass. Sure, another one of these Serendipity Freets. Sure thing, another one of these. So I got nothing that can remove it directly, but what I can do is just attack with everything I got, because this can't block more than one creature anyways. It's not like he can block everything. Sacrifice it to gain 4 life and buy himself another turn. Okay. Yeah, he got one more turn exactly. Wow. I'm looking at a treasure chest. The final boss of the Blue Castle's not even in that direction. I'm looking at a treasure chest instead. That's not what I came here for. Order of Lightsburn the next duel. Toughness of Yavimaya Ants. It's a 5-1, right? Okay, I'm glad I remember that. Sarah Angel in the next duel would have been really nice to have for the actual Astral Visionary, but this just guarantees I got one step closer. Then again, maybe I don't want the game to be too easy now. And this is an interesting hand, to say the least. Yeah, lands that produce white and all black spells. And if I didn't have Sarah Angel on the field to start, maybe we could actually be in trouble. Stormcrow, okay. Still can't cast anything yet. I can just attack. Okay, now I can actually play stuff. Assuming I even need to play anything. Let's try this again. know Hypnotic Spectre's gonna do something. How many more of these, like, minions am I gonna have to duel? Yeah, that last game I played against the Saltram Tour, that was like one hell of a wild ride. We're probably gonna get another wild ride probably now. We'll probably just get one of those again for all we know. I'm pretty sure this guy plays a bunch of mana rocks. He has like Mox Emerald. I think he has all 3 Moxen for like all 3 colors that he plays in his deck. Plus I know he has Mana Crypt or Sol Ring. Those can just untap. Yeah, because as I was about to say, yeah, those just untap no problem under Winter Orb. He has like multiple mana rocks that can all untap under Winter Orb, yet I'm still only untapping 1 land a turn on my end. So I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be playing so well under Winter Orb. He's got more crazy stuff like Black Lotus and whatnot than I do. So I'm like, this is probably not going to work. Okay, this just blows up one of his lands every single turn. But it's a 5/6, which is still pretty beefy. I'll have to survive that until then. Or I could just nuke his board. But if I play Wrath of God, I'm going to lose a land to Phyrexian War Beast myself. So that is an interesting proposition there. But yeah, I don't know how many more turns of this I'd be able to even survive anyways. Also, yeah, not to mention every single thing here flies, because why not? Mana Drain, the Wrath of God. He got mana drained. So, I don't think I have a backup plan here. My plan was to just nuke the board of all his creatures, now I can't do that anymore. And now I simply can't even do that. Yeah, and now I can't even do that. Nor can I block anything, because it all flies. I just ran into a counterspell at, like, actually the worst time imaginable. That was definitely the worst time to run into counterspell. Or some variant of. I picked by far the worst time to run into that. Alright, fine. We'll have to duel this guy. I just want to get another try at the blue castle, but we gotta duel this guy right now. Pass. So sacrifice an artifact to draw a card. Understood. These 2 guys should be able to clean up the game rather quickly, I would hope. Interesting. He'll just block with that creature anyways. That could have killed one of my knights. Not anymore, now that it's no longer on the field. First strike. He's gonna get like one more. Okay, I'm gonna get him this turn. Guaranteed. And now I can walk back into the blue castle to give it one more try. I'm thinking we're gonna need a lot of luck to pull this off. Yeah, simply put, I could just find myself, like, way behind, and then I have, like, one card that can just let me catch back up, and then, I don't know, could just be met with a counterspell at the worst possible time. I have, like, maybe one card exactly that can answer my opponent's board states, and if they just counter it with something like Mana Drain, then I just pretty much die on the spot. I don't know what's with Force of Will being in like half of these computers' decks. Pretty much making it like a total gamble if what I'm about to cast actually resolves. Well, anyways. And there's the Black Vise. And then that's the Black Vise. Oh, good. It actually resolves. Oh, wow. It actually does resolve. But what am I discarding from my hand now? I have enough, like, big win condition. I have enough big creatures in my hand. Stasis. So nothing's gonna untap, basically. I'll take that off the board at least. Mox Sapphire. I'll just pass. I will discard, yeah. Alright, we're just gonna be stuck under stasis for who knows how long. Boomerang, my land that was untapped. Play Mox Jet. City of Brass. I'm just gonna get rid of stasis. I just gotta get out of the stasis lock we're in right now. I gotta break the stasis lock before I get decked out. And yeah, before I can't draw from my empty deck anymore, I gotta break the stasis lock. Another one. Whenever an opponent casts a creature spell that doesn't share a color with a creature you control. So, if she doesn't control any creatures, what happens? So what would even happen? So, what do I discard? It's like, what can I even play anymore? Oh, finally. Do my lands get to untap? Yes, they do. And by that point, I have 13 cards left in my deck. Mana drain. I just spent 6 mana for that. Just to get mana drained. I guess what we can do is become assembly worker. Still do some damage anyways. I'm already drawing more cards than I need to. And I literally just can't get on the board. Black Vise, Howling Mine. And stasis, of course. I literally just can't even play Magic anymore. I literally can't even play Magic. Like, I actually can't even play Magic. This is ridiculous. I can't even play Magic anymore. Like, I literally don't even get to play the game. Is there anything in here that can stop all the... Probably not. Can I maybe get, like, a single creature onto the field? Just anything? Can I maybe get, like, a creature? A creature! Ugh, and then there's that. I'm just gonna quit. At that point, I'm just gonna quit. I saw the Tabernacle. Now I have to pay 1 mana for every creature I try and get onto the battlefield to keep it there. Every turn. And nothing ever untaps anymore. I'm just literally stuck in an endless stasis lock. Just stuck in an endless lock here. Nothing even untaps anymore. Mox Jet in the next duel. Serrated Arrows in the next duel. And I have no idea where in the castle I need to go to find this Astral Visionary. I'm barely getting to see any of it. I'm gonna just hope it's the top right corner. And there's not, like, too many strong enemies waiting for me inside. Sea Dragon. How good is this guy's deck going to be? Alright, let's start swinging with Hypnotic Spectre and just make him discard Dan Dan. That giant tortoise can just, like, block my creature no problem anyways, I just realized. Another one. Oh, what happened to the first giant tortoise? I just noticed that's gone. Anyways, I'm probably... Okay, that giant tortoise is gone again. And Dan Dan is a 4/1, so that works out perfectly. Alright, I have to pass it back. Okay, he's got nothing. Okay, so he has absolutely nothing. Good. Shapeshifter. Just gonna go straight after the Shapeshifter with no, like, real extra advantage. Interesting. It's just all removal here. And it's all planes, funnily enough, as well. Okay, this is just like a really bad mana rock. Understood. Okay, so I think we have plenty of opportunities to just attack with War Beast here. Never mind, it just got cloned. Pass. Nice. Swamp. Okay, just attack like this. Tundra. Oh, not even blocking with Sentinel. Interesting. Not even blocking and making that get, like, 6 toughness. I believe that's how that will work if it blocks a 5-5. Exactly, that's how it works. Okay, so does the effect last indefinitely or no? It just went back to being a 1-1. I just was assuming it was going to just remain a 1-6 until it used the ability again. Hypnotic Spectre in the next duel is always nice. I'll just turn that into, I guess, 26 life instead. Elementalist. Probably can easily beat one of these. I better be able to beat one of them. I better now. Better be able to at this point. Just made her lose a fire elemental and a mountain. Pass. What does this do? All artifacts have, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 2. Pay 2 mana every turn to keep something around that only makes 1 mana. I think you can imagine, like, how I don't really want to be doing that every turn. I think you can imagine how I don't want to do this. Okay, so yeah, Winter Orb is just going to be gone. Just by virtue of Elementalist not paying her own upkeep on it. So now everybody's lands just untap as normal. Now I'm going to do everything in my power to just make sure she doesn't have any cards in hand to play anymore. Right. Yeah, and there goes her volcanic eruption, whatever that does. I guess if I can... I don't know how to view it. Like, view it further up close. And I can just fly right over that blazing effigy anyways. Another Elementalist. First one was super easy to beat. I'm expecting more of the same from this next one. We'll try this hand as well. Pass. Sure. I still have plenty of life to lose for the time being. Just gonna mind twist my opponent here. Leave them with little to no options whatsoever. Now I'm gonna be untapping everything. Let's start removing some of these creatures. Water elementals. She didn't have 5 mana to play those, apparently. And now she doesn't have them in her hand anymore. And this will take the last card out of her hand. It was a fireball. Flood to tap target creature without flying. Okay. I guess this is maybe gonna buy her a little bit of time. I mean, especially if I don't draw any more creatures that can kill her here. That was the one creature I could still attack with. Pass. Drew another land. Pass. Fire Elemental. Source of Plowshares this thing away. Attack for 3, since we can actually do that again, apparently. Stormcrow. Source of Plowshares targeting that, too. I'm just waiting for my next creature to come down so I can actually play something. Pass. Enough mana to tap down. I'll draw Hypnotic Spectre. That can... Okay, that can start attacking next turn unless that dies, too. Yeah, Flood is just buying her so many turns right now. I still have a sizable amount of cards in my hand here. Whereas she does not. And now I'm starting to get a lot of creatures onto the field. Don't pay upkeep for... Oh, Phyrexian War Beasts. I would have paid the upkeep for that, but I thought I was looking at the upkeep for Mox Jet. Anyways, yeah, this is still a blowout. Another Elementalist. When will they ever learn? When will they learn? When will these ever learn, actually? We're gonna try this hand. Starting off with the Flood, actually. Turn 1, Flood. I'll play a creature. I'll lose it immediately to Earthquake. No hesitation. City of Brass. Get rid of that Winter Orb. Pass. Here we go with Flood just tapping every single one of my creatures down again. Like it's nothing. Was that the right play? Attack. Stormcrow. Juzam de Jin, let's go. Attack with these two. Pass. Have to take the damage. Arena. So that's why I had to select one of my creatures. I did not know that was actually in her deck. I had no clue. Water elemental, okay. And then I want to do that again here. If I had one more white mana, I could actually just end the game right now. But no, I'll get her to 1 life exactly. And now I don't have any more creatures. She's at 1 life exactly. And now I just need to find a win con. Okay, Hypnotic Spectre can stick around. No, it can't. Air Elemental. Wrath of God. How many cards are left on my deck? 17 is still plenty. Pass. Stormcrow. Phyrexian Warbeast I'll cast, and then I will, pass. Stormcrow. Again. Tapping down all my shit. I can't even attack with anything. This is gonna do nothing. There's no, like, artifacts to get rid of here. Am I just gonna literally die to a Stormcrow because I can do absolutely nothing to stop it? There is no way I'm gonna die to this. I'm gonna die to, like, one of the shittiest decks ever made. I'm gonna die to the shittiest deck of all time. There's no way. I just drew too many lands. How many of my... I probably had, like, both my Sarah Angels, like, near the bottom of my deck the whole time. I think I may need to just throw more flying creatures in here because this is getting ridiculous. I don't think I'm carrying enough flying creatures. Like, this is getting ridiculous. If that's just gonna happen... If I'm just literally gonna be stalled to death by, I don't know, Flood of all cards, I'm doing something wrong. I had Dust to Dust just rotting in my hand, but I needed to answer specifically an enchantment that was giving me problems. Yeah, I must be doing something really wrong here. We have 13 lands. I think that's like too little. 13 lands, Mox, Jet Black, Lotus, Dark Ritual. I think I want one more extra land in here at least. This will come out, and I'll put one more land in. So yeah, I had 3 Scrublands at one point, and now I'm all the way down to 1 copy of Scrubland. Oh yeah, how the tides have turned. Now I'm down to a single Scrubland. And my luck is honestly not really getting much better right now either. And my luck really is not improving whatsoever. I kind of just want to go to bed and save this for another day. Kind of, or... I have to do this Thought Invoker. It's not like I can even negotiate this. I have to. I actually have to. And yeah, this is the one that plays all this. This is the one that plays the Stasis Lock. seemingly has a counterspell for everything I try to play. Make it so I can never get a creature onto the battlefield. We got like an opportunity to swing for 3, let's take it. Tabernacle at Pendril Vale again. Now I have to start paying upkeep costs for every one of my creatures. Again. Well, at least I can force her to discard another card from her hand here. Sure. Can I play Sarah Angel or not? There we go. Oh no. I kind of want to just turn off her card draw as well, because it's getting kind of annoying. Especially when she starts playing stuff like Stasis. And I believe I'm all tapped out here. I'm not going to untap, so I can't pay any upkeep costs, so... This actually does just kill my entire board. I can't untap my lands to pay the upkeep costs for my creatures, so I just lose everything. And now I'm gonna get Stasis locked. Force of Will. Black Lotus. Pass. Yeah, now I'm gonna get Stasis locked. Again. I literally, again, I just... There's nothing in my hand I can play. My lands won't untap. I cannot untap my lands. Black Vice. Yeah, it's so over. Okay, unless I can get Dust to Dust to actually stick. Force of Will. Oh, but at least my stuff is untapped, so maybe I can attempt to actually put some other stuff on the field. Like that's gonna really do... Plus that's gonna really slow her down. Pay upkeep cost, yes. I will attempt to disenchant the Black Vice. Because that's why I'm taking so much damage right now. I definitely don't want to keep taking damage like this. Another Stasis. But this is actually not too bad. Can only keep... we can only keep 2 of these. Don't pay upkeep on Hypnotic Spectre. Definitely do on Sarah Angel, and we'll also do so on Dejin. So these will attack. Got rid of 2 life here. I'll play a Black Lotus, and I will just pass. 3 cards left in my deck. I think you targeted the wrong creature. Unicorn Spire is... oh, all the way down there. All the way down there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is starting to become, like, mentally exhausting. Just... Thought Invoker playing Stasis Lock. Every opponent in the blue castle starting with Winter Orb on their side of the field. Pretty much just about all of them play at least some, like, sort of, like, Floodgate stacks piece in some capacity. The Thought Invoker's deck being pretty much full of them. Literally, like, not even letting me play Magic onto, like, multiple copies of Stasis. Until I just, like, eventually draw myself into a game loss. I will still definitely save my game right now as is, and we can always just... we're gonna just try this another day. I'm still like just 1 castle away from just finishing the Alliances mod, and we're gonna get a free shot at Arzakon, and I guess, I don't know, whatever happens, happens. I don't really think I want to do the blue castle again. Yeah, I really wouldn't want to have to do the blue castle again.